Shri Patanjali Yoga Sutra Part 2 Shlok number 41 Sattva Shuddhi Somanasya Kagrendriya Jyatma Darshan Yogyatwani Cha. There also arises purification of the sattva, cheerfulness of the mind, concentration, conquest of the organs, and fitness for the realization of the self. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. By the practice of cleanliness, the sattva material prevails and the mind becomes concentrated and cheerful. The first sign that you are becoming religious is that you are becoming cheerful. When a man is gloomy, that may be dyspepsia, but it is not religion. A pleasurable feeling is the nature of the sattva. Everything is pleasurable to the sattvika man, and when this comes, know that you are progressing in yoga. All pain is caused by tamas, so you must get rid of that. Morosins is one of the results of tamas. The strong, the well-knit, the young, the healthy, the daring alone are fit to be yogis. To the yogis, everything is bliss. Every human face that he sees brings cheerfulness to him. That is the sign of a virtuous man. Misery is caused by sin and by no other cause. What business have you with clouded faces? It is terrible. If you have a clouded face, do not go out that day. Shut yourself up in your room. What right have you to carry this disease out in this world? When your mind has become controlled, you have control over the whole body. Instead of being a slave to this machine, the machine is your slave. Instead of this machine being able to drag the soul down, it becomes its greatest helpmate. Shloka number 42 Santoshadano tam sukhlabhaha. From contentment comes superlative happiness. Shlok number 43 Kayendriya Siddhir Shuddhi Syat Tapsaha. The result of mortification is bringing powers to the organs and body by destroying the impurity. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. The results of mortification are seen immediately, sometimes by heightened powers of vision, hearing things at a distance, and so on. Shlok number 44 Swadhyayad Ishtadevata Samprayogaha. By repetition of the mantra comes the realization of the intended Daitya. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. The higher the beings that you want to get, the harder is the practice. Number 45 Samadhi Siddhi Ishwar Prani Dhanat. By sacrificing all the Ishvara comes Samadhi. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. By resignation to the Lord, Samadhi becomes perfect. Number 46 Sthir Sukham Asanam. Posture is that which is firm and pleasant. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. Now comes asana posture. Until you can get a firm seat, you cannot practice the breathing and other exercise. Firmness of seat means that you do not feel the body at all. In the ordinary way, you will find that as soon as you sit for a few minutes, all sorts of disturbances comes into the body. But when you have got beyond the idea of a concrete body, you will lose all sense of the body. You will feel neither pleasure nor pain, and when you take your body up again, it will feel so rested. It is the only perfect rest that you can give to the body. When you have succeeded in conquering the body and keeping it firm, your practice will remain firm. But while you are disturbed by the body, your nerves become disturbed and you cannot concentrate the mind. To Shlok number 47. Prayatna Shathi Lyant Samapatti Bhyama. By lessening the natural tendency for restlessness and meditating on the unlimited, posture becomes firm and pleasant. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. We can make the seat firm by thinking of the infinite. We cannot think of the absolute infinite, but we can think of the infinite sky. Slok number 48. Tato dvanda nabhighatah. Seat being conquered, the dualities do not obstruct. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. The dualities, good and bad, heat and cold, and all the pairs of opposites will not then disturb you. Slok number 49. Tasmin sati shwas prashwas yogair tivi chedah pranayamaha. Controlling the motion of the exhalation and the inhalation follows after this. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. When posture has been conquered, then the motion of the prana is to be broken and controlled. Thus we come to pranayama, the controlling of the vital forces of the body. Prana is not breath, though it is usually so translated. It is the sum total of the cosmic energy. It is the energy that is in each body, and its most apparent manifestation is the motion of the lungs. This motion is caused by prana drawing in the breath, and it is what we seek to control in pranayama. We begin to controlling the breath as the easiest way to getting control of the prana. Number 50. Bhaya abhyantar तंभ वृत्ति देश काल संख्या भी परिदृष्टो दीर्घ सूक्ष्म. Its modification are either external or internal or motionless, regulated by place, time and number, either long or short. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. The three sorts of motion of pranayama are: one by which we draw the breath in, another by which we throw it out and the mind, and the third action is when the breath is held in the lungs or stopped from entering the lungs. These again are varied by place and time. By place is meant that the prana is held to some particular part of the body. By time is meant how long the pranaya should be confined to a certain place, and so we are told how many seconds to keep one motion and how many seconds to keep another. The result of this pranayama is udghata, awakening the kundalini. Patanjali Yoga Sutra Part 2, Slok number 51. Bhaya abhyantar vishyashepi chaturtha. The fourth is restraining the prana by reflecting on external or internal object. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. This is the fourth sort of pranayama in which the kumbhaka is brought about by long practice attended with reflection, which is absent in the other three. Slok number 52. Tatashiyate prakash avaranam. From that the covering to the light of the chitta is attuned. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. The chitta has by its own nature all knowledge. It is made of sattva particles but is covered by rajas and tamas particles, and by pranayama this covering is removed. Slok number 53. Dharanasu cha yogyata manasaha. the mind becomes fit for dharana. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. After this covering has been removed, we are able to concentrate. Part 2, Shlok number 54. Swavishya Samprayogya Chit Swarupanucara Vivendriyanam Pratyaharaha. The drawing in of the organs is by their giving up their own objects and taking the form of the mind stuff, as it were. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. The organs are separate states of the mind stuff. I see a book. The form is not in the book, it is in the mind. Something is outside which calls that form up. The real form is in the chitta. The organs identify themselves with and take the form of whatever comes to them. If you can restrain the mind stuff from taking these forms, the mind will remain calm. This is called pratyahara. To Shlok number 55. Tatya parma वश्यतेन्द्रियाणाम इति पतंजलि विरचिते योग सूत्रे द्वितीय साधन पादः. Thence arises supreme control of the organs. Commentary on Sri Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Swami Vivekananda. When the yogi has succeeded in preventing the organs from taking the forms of external objects and in making them remain one with the mind stuff, then comes perfect control of the organs. When the organs are perfectly under control, every muscle and nerve will be under control, because the organs are the centers of all the sensations and of all actions. These organs are divided into organs of work and organs of sensation. When the organs are controlled, the yogi can control all the feeling and doing. The whole of the body comes under his control. Then alone one begins to feel joy in being born. Then one can truthfully say, "Blessed am I that I was born." But when that control of the organs is obtained, we feel how wonderful this body really is.